Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill will shoot Liam over the edge while Cleric has an offer for Hope. At the Spencer manse, Liam and Bill's sweepstakes has formerly been hotting up. Since Liam refuses to accept how Bill handled effects with Luna, Bill hovered to fire him if he didn't get in line. Liam responded by quitting his job, so that news will only add to the conflict. Bill is someone who likes to feel in control of any situation, so he wouldn't be happy about Liam taking such a bold stage against him. Liam and Bill's battle is about to get indeed worse, but just how bad will it get? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Bill will push mealy Liam over the edge, but what does that mean exactly? A medical exigency is passing for someone on oil before the week's over. So that's commodity to keep in mind. It looks like Dr. Grace will attack a new cardiology case soon, so there's a chance Liam might collapse with heart pain in the middle of this showdown. Whatever the case, Bill and Liam's hostility will surely bring some violent moments, so stay tuned for updates on all the drama. In the meantime, Cleric will have an offer to pass along to Hope, who's out of a job since Steffi gave her the charge at Forrester Creations. Cleric formerly offered to be the one Hope leans on, but he may step up for her indeed more on Thursday's show. Could Deacon eventually offer Hope a position at Il Giardino, at least until she figures out what direction to take her life in? Working there obviously isn't Hope's dream job, but it's possible she'll accept some type of position at the eatery as she tries to nail down what's coming. Anyhow, Deacon will give Hope a Vim talk with some positive prognostications about her future. Liam quit his job after Bill hovered to fire him. We'll also got some intimidating news. At the Spencer manse, Liam ripped into Bill for arranging Luna captivity release and unleashing a maniac on their lives. The fact that Bill didn't indeed consider Steffi in all this rankled Liam. Bill angrily tried to shut down this argument, but Liam had a lot to get off his casket. After Liam talked about how different they were and how reckless Bill was being, he refused to accept his pater's conduct regarding Luna. Bill ordered Liam to do what he was told since Liam worked for him. Liam assumed Bill was hanging to fire him and refocused out that'd be tough as he blazoned that he quit. Meanwhile, Luna decided it was stylish if she spoke with Elektra alone, so Sheila joined Deacon at the eatery and heeded to his enterprises regarding Hope. That gave Elektra a chance to stand her ground against Luna, who got a warning to stay down from Elektra and Will. Elektra claimed Will wasn't interested in Luna, who wondered why she was being annoyed by his jealous gal if that was the case. Luna refocused out that she was free due to whatever she wanted thanks to Will's pater. Elektra made a vaticination about Luna landing back in captivity sooner or laterally, but she wanted Luna to keep her distance in the meantime and shoved her. Luna's eyes turned minatory as she advised Elektra to no way touch her again. Elektra eventually reiterated that Will wanted nothing to do with Luna, but Luna murmured that they'd see about that. Formerly she was alone. In the Forrester design office, Will opened up to Katie about not being on the same runner with Elektra about whether to take the coming step in their relationship. Will also gave Katie updates on his earlier hassle with Luna and shocked her by revealing that Luna came onto him. Once Elektra met back over with Will, he assured her that they'd stay until she was ready to take the coming step. Elektra ultimately admitted she brazened Luna and advised her to stay down, so Will was scarified over that concession. Back with Luna, she filled Sheila in on her showdown with Elektra, including how Elektra pushed her. Although Luna hadn't done anything to avenge yet, she suggested it was good that Elektra left when she did. At Brooke Place, Hope had another argument with her since she felt like Carter and her mama vended her out to the Forresters. Although Brooke acted like she could move Ridge to bring Hope back to the company, Hope misdoubted that and didn't like how everything was always about Ridge for her mama. Brooke formally again prompted Hope to see that her conduct regarding the preemption were wrong, especially now that Carter had seen the light. Still, Hope decided she demanded some air and headed to Il Giardino, where Cleric promised she could lean on him and pulled her into a clinch. Cleric will remain a strong source of support for Hope in the coming occurrences, so stay tuned. Elektra shoves Luna. Katie reasons with Will. Hope blames Brooke. Brooke addresses to Hope about work. The disgraced developer doesn't want to hear about Forrester Creations. She accuses Carter of dealing her out. Hope adds her mama to the list. Brooke plans on talking to Ridge about letting Hope return to FC. Hope prodigies when her mama will get that she's enough. Brooke can stop proving herself to Ridge over and over again. They start fighting about Ridge and Steffi. Hope says she was the only one fired and walks out. Liam is at Bill Mance. Bill tells his son that none of it concerns him. Liam thinks having a killer living with him is his business. Liam explains that Luna is crazy and should be behind bars. He adds that Bill unleashed a maniac onto them. Bill orders his son to get off his medium and get back to work. Bill is called reckless. The primogenitor doesn't want to have this discussion. But Liam does and keeps yapping. Bill reminds Liam that he works for him and he'll follow orders. That's when Liam quits. Elektra continues defying Luna. Sheila Carter wouldn't tolerate violence in her home. Luna wants to bandy Will with Elektra alone. Sheila warns Elektra, also leaves. Elektra demands Luna stay down from Will. Luna plays mind games and toys with Elektra. She brings up Bill and says that she's a free woman. After further bickering, Elektra shoves her. Luna warns Elektra no way to put a cutlet on her again. Elektra calls her sick and pathetic, and says Will wants nothing to do with her. Luna says we'll see about that. At Il Giardino, Sheila sees a upset cleric. He's upset about Hope and her line. Without the line, Hope has no purpose. Really, doesn't she have a sprat? Back to the occasion, cleric commentary that Hope hasn't been responding to his calls or textbooks. Sheila goes back to the apartment. Luna wouldn't be bullied. She comments about how Elektra's lucky as she nearly attacked the perfect wowzer. Meanwhile, Hope stops by the eatery to see her father. Hope complains about Brooke. Cleric promises to always be there for Hope. At Forrester Creations, Katie can smell commodity is bothering Will. He loves being with Elektra but doesn't suppose they're on the same runner. Katie realizes what this is about and reminds Will there's no timeline for closeness. Will reprises formally again, he and Elektra aren't on the same runner. Will admits Luna eavesdropped and offered him coitus. Wow, what a thing to tell your mama. After they talk, Katie leaves and Elektra shows up. Will doesn't want to push too hard. He knows she's not ready, he'll stay for her. Someone then just needs to mind her own business. Of course, we're talking about Steffi Forrester as she's formally again being indicted of supposedly parent-trapping her father Ridge Forrester and her mama, Taylor Hayes. That's because she seems to be obsessed with getting her parents back together again at all costs, so much so that it's getting in the way of her capability to mind her own business. After all, her parents are grown-ups who can make their own opinions, right? Well, not according to Steffi. She's willing to do whatever it takes to push Brooke Logan out of the picture just so she can make sure that Ridge and Taylor stay together. Yes, it's as weird as it sounds. As you can imagine, the internet clearly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some suckers and critics of the show indeed reflected with, Steffi acts like she's 14 and parent enmeshing her mama and pater. Actually, if I were a 30-commodity-time-old with a hubby and kiddies, I wouldn't be obsessed with my parents' love lives. Another addict of the show wrote, I'm a 30 commodity who doesn't have a hubby or kiddies and I couldn't give a damn about my parents' love lives. I said as long as they do'n't toss my stuff that's in their house and I can see the tykes I do'n't watch what they end up doing. And also there was this comment as well, she's hung up with their factual lives, which is just nasty. This show is so gross with all the incest conterminous crap. They've all slept with each other.